I honestly don't care about that today. It's too dark. Everybody knows in the lives. Fast forward a little bit before I start talking because I'm still setting up. Obviously. Still setting up. It's not quite done yet. I'm going live super early. Well, it's not really that early, but and then I'm going to go live again this afternoon. So for anybody that doesn't make this live, don't worry, because there will be another one coming. I have to put gas in my generator at a certain time. I have to charge my phone at a certain time. I have to do all these things at certain times. So that's why I'm going to do this now. And then I got a bunch of stuff to do this afternoon back in the Pilgrim ages. And then I can go back live again this afternoon. So that's why I'm like, if you missed this one, it's all good because there's another one coming. This one is current energy though, because for some reason it wouldn't let me go live. And then when I did go live, it said guest joining. I'm like, guest joining? What the fuck? No guest joining me unless Spirit's here, obviously. So, and then it was something about the power still being out. So, I have no idea what's going on, but something to do with our little pal called electricity. And I don't know why I'm still out of power. And I see people every day that they're like, you're still out of power. You still have no power. I'm like, yep, this is negative energy. This is what negative energy does. I don't know what else to say. It's not just me. I can't say oh, it's only me, because it's fucking definitely not. So, okay, let's see what Spirit has to say for this morning message, which I don't usually do. Usually these are pre-records, but I don't want to pre-record because I don't want to use my fucking laptop battery like that. What up, what up, what up, everybody? Hello. Big shit going on, all right? Big shit, big shit, big shit. Mortal Gaming. What up, buddy? What up in the gaming world? We'll switch around with a crash. I mean, honestly, the night that I lost power, there was probably, 10 crashes in a row. I thought the tree that is above our house was going to come crashing down. It was so scary. It was like crash, 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 crash. And I'm like, oh my fuck, I'm just laying in bed something's coming through the roof. Something's coming through the roof. Or something's gonna fucking hit the car or something. It was so fucked. And then look at God. God came out. God's organized destruction. G-O-D. It always just absolutely amazes me that God is dog backwards. It just really does, because dogs, man, they are godly. They're man's best friend. Look at that, with creepy and witchcraft. As I said, man's best friend. What the fuck? If you're a creepy little fucker, you're probably like this channel, because it's a lot about hexes and spells and people trying to kill you. And Okay. You know, I found out recently that there's this group of guys that's been stalking me for, I don't know, probably fucking 15 years. Like 15 years, I think, at least. And like I thought one of them was my friend, but he wasn't. He was stalking me for everybody else. Okay? He was stalking me to watch everybody so everybody else could watch me through him. Okay? So we got creepy here. The reason why I say this is because we got creepy and then we have witchcraft in reverse. Okay, what up, Courtney? Okay. Courtney Powers? Oh my God, I saw Courtney Powers. I think you have powers, girl. I don't know if you're a joke or if you're trying to fuck with me, but Spirit, I saw Powers as your last name, so I think you got some magical powers there, girlfriend. Which all of us do. If you're part of this channel, you have magical powers. I was talking to one of my friends yesterday, and I was like, you have magical powers. Like, people don't really know that they have magical powers because they just think that everybody else is like that. But no, not everybody knows their powers, okay? You have powers. Fought tooth and nail. Look at that. Fought tooth and nail. Okay, people have powers, superpowers, superhuman powers. They know how to fight for what, you know, they just fight for their life, basically. They fight for everything, okay? If you're not fighting for something, what the fuck are you doing? Right? So, yes, okay, so I found out there was a big group of guys stalking me, okay? Look at that, dead end. Okay, and it seems like once the power went out, it was kind of like it all made sense. Like it took a few days, but that's the thing is, you know what I've noticed? Now all of a sudden, like my Wi-Fi is like super strong. Once we cut the power out, right? If you don't have any power, maybe you do, maybe you, if this is basically for anybody who has no power right now or has just gone through a no power situation, no electricity whatsoever, pilgrim years, like literally going back into the Stone Age, okay? And it's like what cutting off electricity does, right? Because what electricity does is it allows negative frequencies to take over, okay? And it's really hard. That's why, like, when I channel, I try not to have like I don't really like anything plugged in around me, right? I usually like the window open because there's so much going on that it's really hard to get the message from spirit. Okay, actually channeling outside is amazing. If you can channel outside because, you know, getting rid of the obstacles around you in your house will actually help get the message through. Okay, so once I kind of figured it out, it snowballed. It was like, oh my God, that's what it looks like. He looks like the nice one. He looks like the friend. He looks like the guy that I can trust, but he's the guy that I need to worry about the most. Okay, so there's somebody around you that is grouped with a bunch of people. Okay, and this one person that you think is your friend, okay, because they don't really look that creepy, but they're a little bit creepy. And I actually said to this person one day, I'm like, because he's like married with kids and shit. I'm like, yo, why are you creeping my profile so much? Because he was like watching every single one of my stories, like for, I think this was a month straight, till finally I was like, okay, like, why are you so involved with me? Like, even my biggest fans don't watch my shit that much, okay? Honestly. And with it, married with kids, it just really threw me off because humans know human behavior. Okay, if you are watching somebody or liking their stuff, right, then it shows that you are engaged in their life. You like them, okay? But when somebody comes into your life that's married with a bunch of kids and then suddenly puts all this energy onto you, okay, and opposite sex, okay, not the same sex, opposite sex, so there's like, you know, that sexual energy, that sexual tension, blah, 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 and they start creeping you, it's because they're creeping you for somebody around them. And it puts all the energy onto that one person, but they think, well, I'm married. Why would they think I'm a creep? But I called this dude out. I was like, yo, you're creeping me. Like, I'm not dumb. And he was like, what are you talking about? He acted all dumb. What are you talking about? Blah, blah, blah. I'm just really interested in your tarot. And then I actually thought he was. I actually thought he was interested in my tarot. He fucking lied to me, right? Made it seem like he was all interested in what I did. So then I started talking about ghosts and shit. Like, he made me look like a fucking fool, like an idiot, okay? Because I couldn't see that he was just trying to get this information out of me for somebody else. It had nothing to do with him. And it's fucked that people do that they appease to your senses, you know, your vulnerability, like, oh, I knew you before, and blah, blah, blah. You know, I was your friend then, I'll be your friend now. And they start like pressing you for information and asking you all these questions, and you answer it because you think, well, they're my friend. I shouldn't have to feel like they're stalking me or that they're, you know, this ill energy or something like that. But really, it's like, why would suddenly somebody put so much energy on you, okay, if it wasn't sexual? It just wouldn't make sense. It would be like, okay, unless you're like a spiritual guru or some type of doctor and somebody's in a lot of pain, okay, nobody should ever put that much energy on you, ever, okay? And like, because energy is an exchange, okay? It's not, here, take all my burdens, clean them up, and when you need something, you just come to me. It's like, no, you need to air them out together. You can't just put your shit onto somebody and be like, take care of it. Like, no, it's your baggage. It's not theirs. Okay. So somebody could be appearing in your life as kind of creepy. And you're like, okay, like the thing that's making them creepy is that they're married. They're married, okay, they have some type of long-term contract, they got some girl on their arm, some dude on their arm, and they're all over your shit. This is the person you need to be worried about, okay? Because you're fighting, and you know what I'm doing too is a lot of times what I'll do, this has been happening for a few months with these guys, I bait them. You know, I put up a series of stories. Every time they look at one, I put up another one, and then I put up another one. So now what they're doing is they're going into my profile with these imaginary, like they're not imaginary profiles, but they're fake profiles, and they're all adult plus. It says adult plus, and there's a different adult plus looking at my shit every day, which I know is the same person. Okay, and the thing is that I can block them with a touch of a button. They have to go in and make all these profiles, and as long as if they're making profiles and they're creeping you, like you're gonna see some type of flow of continuous activity. Like I said, this has been going on for me for months. This didn't just start yesterday or the day before or last week. This has been going on since probably November. Okay, almost maybe October. Okay, like it's been a long shift of this guy constantly putting all of his energy on me so he can spy on me for his friend. Okay, it's a lot of energy. And I think the reason why we got witchcraft, kind of witch territory in here, is because the thing is that not everybody knows that they've got superpowers, and not everybody knows the damage that they're doing by looking at somebody and giving them bad looks, and looking at somebody and transferring negative energy, like I hate you, and looking at your picture, I don't like you, looking at your picture. It's transferring energy onto your life. And it's almost like I feel like this person is trying to mark some type of territory, and they can't. You can't mark a fucking territory in a fucking town below me, okay? Honestly, like you think you've got that much power, bitch. All you can do is say you can't come in to wherever it is that they pay to live. That's it, okay? To mark a fucking territory, what do they think they are, a dog? Walking around fucking pissing on street corners? Like, tell them to go fuck themselves, okay? This is what they're going to crash into, because maybe they're going to go looking for some type of territory to take it away from you, and they're going to try and take it away from the wrong person. Because the thing is with the old switcheroo is it means that something is going to switch around. Okay, and if this person switched roles with you, or if this person took you out of something, if this person tried to destroy you and somehow personally gained on it, because they would, okay, this is what's coming back to you now. This is what the world has to give to you. And I forgot, actually, the volcano is on the bottom of the deck, which volcanoes are natural, okay? And then look at this, Mother Nature's wrath. Okay, because what knocked out my power was an ice storm freezing a tree, and in the middle of the night, the temperature dropping so drastically that it snaps the tree in half. Okay, Mother Nature's wrath. That wasn't a personal attack. That's Mother Nature using her tools as a tree. Literally, look at what the next card is. Using a tree to break the power line so then the source would stop being able to get into my house. So now I have to wait, okay, and scare them off. Literally, scarecrow. right? By taking the power, they don't have a source. So by removing this person's power, by blocking them, okay, by blocking people on your Instagram or on your Facebook or on your Twitter or your Twatter or your Tumblr or whatever it is, by blocking them, you are saying no to their energy. Okay. And like to the universe, like I am blocking this person. If you think I want this person in my life when I've already blocked them, you're fucked. So whatever they do, whatever they try to do, your energy's blocked. They need to leave you alone. That's you putting up your defenses, your private property sign, and you're saying, leave me alone. People choose to violate that, okay, or crash your gate open or crash your fence and say, fuck you, I'm coming over anyways. Okay, those are the people now that it's like, no, I've marked my territory. You have to stay away from my house. I told you this. I mean, why do there's like restraining orders, right? You can literally go and file something with the police that says this person, you have to stay away from me. You can't do this anymore, right? It's a never ending fight that now suddenly I feel like once you scare them and like make this shit public, I've blown the shit out of these little stupid little fuckhead boys. Okay, you know what's fucked is that they're all fathers. Every single one of them has kids, and they're all coming and fucking with me. Like, what the fuck? Go away. You know, like get a fucking life. Go fuck your wives. Go fucking play with your kids and leave the fucking psychic tarot girl from your past alone. Okay, so I literally have to go on the internet and call them out. Okay, big flashing sign, just like my father. Stop talking to me like I'm a piece of shit. Now he's just going to go back to not responding to me as per usual, cowardly move. But as soon as you plaster their shit online with however way they're abusing you, that goes to show you're not fucking around. Because most people in their lives aren't fucking around because we know this isn't a goddamn game. And I'm not trying to go fuck with my neighbors and go fuck with this person and go fuck with this person's feelings and then go fuck with this person's feelings and then call this person up and go and fuck with them. Like, I'm just trying to keep my boat afloat and all my animals inside protected. That's it. Why anybody else has some preconceived notion as to what they believe that I'm doing or what they believe that you're doing is their own fucking prerogative. And they need to learn that just because they can make a bunch of assumptions, it doesn't mean that those assumptions are actually fucking true. Grow up, grow a pair, go and fucking check your facts, check your goddamn information, read the fucking manuals. You know what I mean? Like, don't just think you know what you're talking about because you think you're psychic. Like, even as a psychic, I don't fucking play that game. I don't go into somebody's head and go, I know exactly what they're thinking. I know exactly what's going on. I will, if I know for a long time that somebody's physically attacking me, I will stand up for myself, accuse them of it, and then watch what they do. Because if they're not doing anything to me, then their, defense back is like, did I hurt you? Like, do you feel my energy? Like, is it really that bad? If somebody's not doing anything to you, that's exactly how they will react. Because to hurt you is like, I hurt you? Like, I unintentionally hurt you? Like, I'm sorry, okay? But if they are intentionally hurting you, okay, this one guy married with his wife again, putting all the sexual tension on me, staring at me, jerking off to my picture, blah, blah, blah. You know how much sexual tension that put on me? And then when I had the chance to date him and he had the chance to date me, he looked at me and he fucking bailed out like a little bitch coward, made a date and then just didn't call me. Fucking 47-year-old man doesn't call a chick and then didn't call me for 2 weeks afterwards. And then finally goes, yeah, sorry about that. That was pretty weak. Are you fucking kidding? So I blew up on him. I'm like, 20 fucking years you put your sexual tension on me. You put all your fucking energy on me. You stared at me while jerking off in the fucking bathroom. Go fuck yourself. Because all that energy I felt. And I thought you actually liked me, but you didn't. You used me. You used my energy. You used my looks. You used my pictures. You used social media to jerk off. Do you think he ever responded to that? Do you think he tried to apologize to me? No, because he knew he was doing it. He knows he used me as his Playboy model because his wife was fucked. So your wife is fucked. And so instead of trying to fix her and trying to help her and put all your energy on her, you go and you watch some next chick and you jerk off to her. Like, fuck, grow up. You know what I mean? Like, if you're married and you got a fucking wife with you or a chick with you, you shouldn't be jerking off to a bunch of other chicks. Like, I mean, that's all in your fucking eyes, jerking off to looking at other people while your wife's upstairs in bed. Like, I mean, honestly, I don't even want to fucking know what men do. I caught my father watching porn so many times as a kid, I would go downstairs because there was a fridge downstairs, and I would, I was a kid, so I was quiet, and I would, startle him, and he'd be watching porn down there and be like, you fucking disgusting twat bitch. Go wake your fucking wife up and fuck her. Why is she even there if she's not fucking sucking your dick or doing something for you? And like, he watches young girl porn. Okay, I caught him watching fucking 16, 15-year-olds one time. Okay, and then he likes to watch the spring break luau with a bunch of young chicks running around a beach. Like, honestly, like, if that's what tickles your fantasy, fucking go ahead, run for it. But like, you want an actual person, with feelings, that is not just a piece of meat. This is that person. They look at you like a piece of meat. Okay, like, they can just sell you to everybody. And it's like, that's why you have to change this energy on them. You have to. If you don't take the fucking pussalaya out of your pussy, they're gonna keep doing this. They're gonna keep violating you. I had another group of guys that sexually assaulted me one night. Okay, I don't even know why. I don't know why, okay? If they, like, why do people have to do what they do? Because, I mean, the victim of it all has to sit there and go, I wonder why those guys did that to me. Do you know how many guys have attacked me? That's all guys do. And then women, oh, you're too good looking. I don't like your boobs. I don't like your fucking stomach. I don't like this. So then they fucking put black spells on me. It's like, you don't think I haven't had it already bad enough, but you just don't like the way that I fucking look? Like, image is fucked, okay? To even look at something, be jealous of it, or to be angry at somebody by the way that they look. You can't help the way that you're born. You can't help the way that your nose is sculpted. You can't help fucking God's gifts and boobs that you were given, or ass. You can't help that. You're given what you're given at birth, and they can fucking suck a dick if you took care of your body. You didn't put a bunch of shit into it. You didn't fucking treat your body like a goddamn fucking garbage can, and they're pissed off at you. Of course they would be, right? That's the ultimate thing, is like, fill your body up with garbage, okay, and then go buy your consumerism bullshit that says it's going to help your body and flush you out, when really you could do it the natural way. But again, it's like people buying products on top of products on top of products to fix things that their own fucking hands are supposed to do, right? And it's so messed up because they are causing destruction in your life for things that, it's like buying things, frivolous things, to throw you over something or to talk about you, so then they can be the person in the middle of the room that gets to talk about the person that everybody's obsessed with. It's something like that. It's like, these people, I think with creepy in reverse, I think these people have crossed a creepy line. I think they've gone to creepy and they've gone past creepy. Okay, because that's what these guys did. They went past creepy. You got kids and fucking a family at home, man. You should be minding your own goddamn business, not up on social media wondering what the fuck everybody else is doing. Honestly, like, I don't even want to be on social media fucking wondering what anybody's doing. I don't even fucking care. I haven't even been on my Facebook for like, oh God, I don't even know how long. I stopped posting up there altogether because I don't care about that shit anymore. I don't even fucking want it. I'm just going to delete it. And then, oh yeah, I accidentally deleted Twitter. Well, I always delete the apps and then I'll re-add them or whatever. I forgot I even had a Twitter account because I haven't had the app for 3 or 4 days. So I'm like, oh shit, I got to add that again. Like, I don't even fucking want social media. And there's these people that are using social media as like some type of cog in their fucking master demise plan to fucking take you over. It's like, that's not, maybe that's what they did with social media. Maybe that's the whole fucking point of doing social media. So people come out and they fucking hurt people in the privacy of their own homes behind their little fucking cell phones, like little fucking cowards, watching people, staring at people, but yet not talking to them. It's like, how old are you? You can say hi. Hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm stalking you and I just want to say hello. Like, and that there's those other fucking, okay, I'm not going to say that I downloaded this or I didn't download this, but there's also other fucking programs that you can do that you can add to see who the fuck is watching you all the time, right? Like, honestly, just saying, I think those things are creepy. And like, I mean, if I'm going to stalk somebody, like, it means I'm interested in them. I don't even know what stalking is because I barely even am on social media, so I don't really know what that means. But like, honestly, you can find out who's stalking your profile mad quick, okay? And fucking figure it out. Those 18 plus shit, all those fucking bullshit fan accounts and stuff like that, get rid of them, like block them. Don't let them watch your shit. Don't let them just, subscribe to you or be a follower of yours because you want more followers. You want to look more popular. Okay, it's kind of like, no, you know, like popularity right now means absolutely fucking nothing. Okay, popularity means nothing at this point in time. It's all about mission. It's mission, mission, mission. If it's not about fucking mission, it's not about anything else. What these people got going on, what these people think, say, hear, feel, whatever, it doesn't have nothing to do with you. Okay, that's why it's the switch around. Whatever they did, whatever the destruction is that they caused in your life, whatever witchcraft they did, magic they did, whatever, you know, they could have fucking broke into your house, smashed your car. Okay, whatever they did, I mean, nature now has to kind of like unravel that. You know, like she's the one that's got to be like, okay, so this happened, this happened, this happened. All right, well, now I'm going to have to remove their main source, because if this person continues to find them this way, the only way is to outrun them. And I do remember actually quite a few times my sister and I getting in the car and taking off, going like driving far, like days away, and trying to outrun something. I did it in BC too. I was living in Alberta and I took off. I went right into the mountains and I stayed in the mountains for 3 days without power, no electricity, and literally no Wi-Fi, no nothing. There was nobody where I was, and it killed something because it couldn't get to me. It couldn't find me through the mountains. It was once I ran it out, you know, it died. And that's almost like, you know what I feel like now that happened? I feel like that was kind of like a fallen moment. I don't know if you've seen that movie, but you know how he tries to kill the demon at the end, right? He takes him out to the cabin, but he doesn't know that the cat's there. He doesn't know that demons can jump into animals, right? So it was almost like that. Like even where I was, like, I'm sure, yeah, there was probably tons of animals around me, but it doesn't mean that this thing could jump into one. Obviously. It doesn't work the same way for everything, you know, like it can't be like, okay, well, they say it could jump into anything because it's fallen. No, that would mean that the demon had to find me again. If I had outrun it, then there's no way it would have found me. Like the mountains are deep. Like I'm talking, I went through the Rockies for probably 12 hours. Like I just in and out, back and forth all the way through until I couldn't fucking drive anymore. Literally, and then stay there for 3 days. And now it's like, now we're going into no power for a week. I just have a generator. So like I've got candle right here. Obviously, I only have my snake lights on right now. I'm trying to conserve power, even though this fucking generator is a G unit. This is like the best fucking thing I ever had in my life. But I'm still going to conserve my power because there still isn't a natural source. So I don't really know why now it's been 7 days. 7 fucking days. Isn't it by the 7th day fucking Jesus rose from the goddamn ground? Okay, it's like 7 days. Like I don't know how long this is going to last for me. I don't know how long this lasted for you. I don't know if this is something that happened recently. Like I said, when I did it in BC, that was like years ago. Okay, so this could have been years ago. You outran something, and Mother Nature helped you do that, because in Mother Nature, right, there are no electric lines. I mean, there's a lot of times where I'll be driving and, you know, in a very rural part of Canada, and there's no lines, and they let you know that, you know, like if you get stuck on that road, if you get fucked on that road, there's nobody that can help you. Okay, and those are the roads that sometimes you need to go down in order to lose something. Right? Because they follow you in the electricity lines. That's another thing I figured out. That was a reading too that came out a couple of days ago, or like, I think I said still no power, ... That was like last Sunday, I think, or something. I did that one. And that was about spirits jumping in the power lines and coming straight into your house, you know, and like, it's an easy way to ride the power. And then I saw that, you know, that Ghostbusters movie. I think it's on the new one and on the old one, but you see them jump in the power line and the power lines shoot off. Those are like demonic energies jumping in power lines. Like when you see power lines surge and shit, like you go under a light or a street light and it flickers, it's because something's in that light. Something's fucking, you know, there's an energy in that light that's stealing its source, right? And I think that's how a lot of energies get their sources, right? By taking the light bulbs out and charging themselves and then putting the light bulbs back in. It's really fucked. Like, I don't really know how they're able to do as much as they are, the little bastards. But honestly, whatever this is, like, people have been using your energy. Or actually what I heard is your energy source. Okay, your energy source. And that's why there's the volcano, because you're fucking sick of it. Like, how many times are you going to get used? Right? That's like, you need that, right? That's your magma. And it's almost like you get pushed to the boiling point, right? You get pushed to the boiling point where something has to happen because you can't keep fighting like this. People, you know, like you guys, life is hard enough as it is. To continue to fucking fuck with somebody's energy over and over and over again. So not only are you dealing with their energy and you're dealing with your own energy, but then you've got life in front of you too. Like, it's too hard with that many energies. I'm like going fucking hot and cold and hot and cold. Like, freak. Oh. All right, here we go. Look at this. I told you. So remember I said they're watching your social media? Well, there it is, son. Social media done come out. Okay, there's Brainstorm. So they've been watching your social media for a while, trying to figure out how to fuck you. They could be like constantly reporting you, constantly trying to say your content is, you know, illegal, misinformation, stuff like that. They could be just constantly attacking you, trying to storm how to break your shit down. And that's why Mother Nature comes in, because she's the storm. This person is just energy. They're not the storm. The storm is the energy. They think they've got something and they don't. There's Lawless. They think they can just break the rules. Okay, I remember when I was 4 years old and I didn't think rules mattered either, but guess what? They fucking do. And it's not the general rules. I'm talking government rules. I'm talking there's a spiritual law out there. Whether people think there is or not. Like, I mean, you can't just go in somebody's head and violate their thoughts. You can't just control somebody. I mean, if you can't do that in 3D, what would make people think that you can do that in any other dimension? You can't just hold somebody captive. You can't just do voodoo against them. You can't do black magic. That's that in 3D, you would have to go to their house and physically do something, break their car down, smash their wheels, do something, which would then get you caught and get you thrown in jail. So it doesn't matter what kind of black magic they think they're doing, then they think that they're doing it in some fucking realm. I mean, if anything, I think they're being cowards by doing the black magic. I mean, if they were a fucking, you know, a grown-up, they'd be throwing snowballs at your face, not fucking throwing them through their phone, trying to do something to you. And that's why it's not working, because, I mean, there was literally a YouTube channel on here. It's still going. That's stealing one of my favorite content creators' work. And he reported this account for a year, and YouTube didn't do anything about it. And this content creator is still on there. I went on there with the content creator that I like, and we threatened them with a lawsuit because of copyrighted content, right? You can't just steal somebody else's words and say they're yours, especially if you're taking money from the foundation, claiming that they are your words. So this person was signed up as a YouTube partner, getting paid to put up somebody else's video. All they were doing was augmenting the audio. Right? They were fast forwarding it, so it sounded like he was a girl, but really it was a guy. So once we said copyright, you're gonna go to jail for this. Like, plus you're taking money, which means that now YouTube, okay, can sue you for false identification, for false, content, right? For claiming that you're something that you're not, and then they took the videos down themselves. YouTube didn't do anything. I mean, we called them, we did everything. This is a fake profile. Like, I mean, come on, it's matching up the video, and like YouTube didn't do jack shit. Nothing. YouTube doesn't care. Okay, it's not their ass. It's yours, right? So it's like sometimes even when the big thing, you think the big thing is going to save you, but it's not. It doesn't care about you. Okay, so there's the devil with the guilt trip and heart. So it's almost like I kind of feel like, don't let these people guilt trip you into something. Keep fighting for what you love. Keep fighting to get out of this energy, right? And fucking call them out point blank. Call these people out for what they're doing. If you feel like someone's stalking you, if you feel like somebody is trying to shut you down, you feel like somebody's doing black magic, I mean, fucking ask them. Just ask them. I mean, and see their reaction, because their reaction is everything. That's what I've noticed, right? Because you can accuse somebody of anything. It's their reaction, right? And that's how you know if they're guilty or not. Because if they start defending themselves and blah, 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 getting all angry, they did it, right? If somebody asks you why you think they did it and try to understand it, they usually are not the ones that did anything. Really, it's all about human behavior. Human behavior can fucking tell you everything if you read it properly and aren't like automatically assuming people adore you or like you while they're stalkingly obsessed over you because they hate you, right? Oh, look at this person, they love me. Oh, look at this person, they love me. No, they could be your biggest fucking hater, okay? Just because it looks like they like you doesn't mean they do, okay? People will tell you that they like you. Look at that. Oh my God, as I said, look at that. Look at that. It's actually written on that card. Look at that. And I said, look at that to Sherlock, because Sherlock is the best. I mean, he takes on the unsolvable cases, the cases that people throw away because they can't get there. You know, they can't get into it. And that's the thing, is like, one of your best things that you can do is when people are fucking with you is like, look at their angle. Look at their angle. I mean, start doing something about it, right? It's like, look at the past, try to find a string of events, right? Try to put the pieces together. And I mean, I didn't even have to try to put the pieces together with these blokes this morning. I just figured it out. It was like, oh, that's who's doing it. That's like, honestly, what these guys did to me, they made me feel crazy. And then they used that. Right? They used that. Like my ex-boyfriend got off on that. He's been like spiritually attacking me for years, trying to get me to forcefully throw myself into his arms, right? Because he won't admit he did anything. So he wants me to just throw myself at him, just spread my legs for him, because he thinks that his dick is everything. And that's the thing. If there's any men out there, your dick size means absolutely jack shit, okay? He was born with a big, okay, and so was his father. And his father, okay, taught him that his junk women craved. Oh, women just can't get enough. Oh, women love your dick. Okay, I don't know what it is that he instilled in his son about his penis size, but it was all about that. It was almost as if, you know, my ex thought that I should just be bending over at all times. I should just be sucking it all the time. Our relationship was all about his dick. It was so weird and disgusting, because I was like, why are you so fixated on your dick? Do something with it. Don't just expect it. Oh, anyways, you know, like, honestly, when they have that mentality, your dick is everything, my dick, women love no, they don't. I can guarantee you they don't. Okay. They want to go out for dinner. They really don't like your dick. Okay. So everybody calm down about dicks. Okay. Secondly, tits also overrated. Okay, get over them. Everybody's got them. Even men got tits. Okay, get over it. This is so superficial. Okay, this person is so superficial. The way they look at you, the way they talk about you, the way that it's almost like they see your body and they just naturally want to violate it. Right? I don't know if you're skinny. I don't know if you're fucking super smoking hot. I don't know if you're bigger. I don't know, because everybody likes everything. Okay. It's not just, this is the way you have to look and that's it. No, people have preferences. Okay. It's not just how one person feels about everything. Okay. Multiple people. Okay. So that's why it's like, if you do your research, okay, you will figure out who's fucking with you. It's somebody who guilt trips you. Okay, it's somebody who, if you say something, you ask them a question, they'll make you feel guilty about feeling that way. You have every right to feel any way you want in any situation. So by them even saying, trying to control your emotions or trying to say you don't deserve to have a reaction like that, that's somebody trying to control you because they're used to controlling people around them. A lot of people, I do realize, like, they do not like emotions. They do not like when you show emotions. They want to control them. They want to say, like, why are you crying? Why are you showing emotion? Like not everybody, you know, like a lot of people are robotic and they only know rage and extreme happiness. Two polar opposites. That's it. To be in the middle of those two is them probably at work, right? It's like they got to hit the high or the low. Okay. And that's why we've got with the, look at that 4-leaf clover and the heart. It's like, I kind of feel like when you love yourself, you can kind of take that leap to throw something at somebody's face and get the lucky end of it and be like, all right, I figured it out, right? I figured it out. It's like, it is the last piece of the puzzle because I feel like the world just didn't give you every piece of this puzzle just in a box. You had to go find all these pieces of the puzzle to slowly put it together. And then once you put that last piece in, it's like, oh my God, I knew it. I knew it. They tried to call me crazy. And that's the thing, is like to deflect it would be to just call you crazy all the time. You're crazy. You're crazy. You have no idea what you're talking about. Actually, you know everything that you're talking about. Crazy is just a word that we use to describe somebody that seems to be a little bit out of their mind, but you can also be a little bit out of your mind while you're doing things, because spirit is right there guiding you. You don't have to think about it, right? When I think about readings, or when I think about the channel, when I think about something, it throws me off. I can't. I have to say it. It has to constantly come out, because it's not something that I'm trying to say. It's something that has to come out. So sometimes, no, I can't take a breath. Sometimes, no, I can't stop, because the channel is that quick that if I stop, I forget what I'm saying, because it's not me that's saying it, it's something else. Once the channel opens, you know, you have to keep that water flowing. Water would be my breath, my speech, right? I have to keep it going. I can't stop it. This person's trying to stop you. This person's trying to say that they can just do whatever they want against the law, and you'll just abide by it because they're allowed to do whatever they want, right? I was watching this episode in The Office last night, because it was like, I think season 7, this chick Nellie comes in, and Andy, who's the manager, leaves to go get his ex-girlfriend back, and Nellie comes and just takes the manager job. And nobody can really say anything because the manager's not there. But then it's like, okay, well, this isn't, you know, like literally Stone Age, even if you are kind of in it. You can't just claim something and say it's yours, right? When back in the day you used to. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe back in the day, maybe this person you knew from the 1400s, you know, Stonewall. This is my Stonewall. No, it's not. It's my Stonewall. It's like kind of like that, like coming up on your shit, you doing something, and then I'm always either watching you, either copying you, taking something once you leave, right? And they're just used to doing it because they've done it in every lifetime. And now it's like, now we have social media. Now we have the Geek Squad. Now we have things that we can track people. We know who's watching. Okay, if you want to figure it out, I mean, you can figure out, if I wanted to figure it out, if there was something really wrong with my channel, I'm pretty sure YouTube would have every IP address that watches this live, because you're connected to the live. I wouldn't be able to just get that information. I have no idea who's actually watching it, but if I needed to, I could, right? Because everything's got an IP address. Your phone has an IP address. It's leaving a track everywhere you go. And if you're not doing anything wrong, then who gives a shit? You leave a track, you leave a track. But if you're trying to hide yourself and go into the shadows and go under different accounts and stalk people, then that same IP address is attached to everything. It's not going to change. Okay? No matter how many times you fucking think you can change your profile picture or your profile name, it's the same IP address, okay? So, SOA is on the bottom, Sons of Anarchy Retaliation. I wasn't even going to take it. It was sitting on the bottom and I stopped. But this is retaliation, okay? Because when shit hits the fan, we got the boat and the sun. I kind of feel like their shit's going to hit the fan and you get to move now. Calmer waters, better waters. This is, I swear, I put it right on top of Mother Nature with the devil. Like this is every energy fighting back against these people to scare them away. So when they finally fucking leave you alone, these people have to leave you alone. They can't keep doing this. I mean, stalkers are so violating that it's like eventually something dangerous happens. Okay, because stalkers, they can't get over it. Right? It's something that eats them alive. They're thinking about the thing all day, every day, and it's obsession, and it's suicidal, because these people, or this person, has physically put their life down to stalk you. That's scary. That's scary. Because, like, I mean, they're going to have to take time off work. How are they going to stalk you? How are they going to pay their bills if they're fucking watching you all the time? Right? How has this person gotten away with anything? Unless they have some type of at-home business, so then they're constantly being able to watch you, which is a possibility. Then it's like, well, then the universe is going to make them go out and get a job. Fuck you. You can't just sit at home and watch people and stalk them all day long. Like, no, there is limitations. And if you're protected and guided, then this person is having a really hard time getting through to you. I really don't think they can get through to you anymore. Or if they can still get through to you, it's not going to last for long. They're at a dead end. They're being told they can't go any farther. And this is like spiritually. It's not like they're being told, okay, no, back up, walk away. There's an actual spiritual security team saying no, 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 absolutely no way. They can't get past this line. Thank fuck. On something that was like literally limitless to them has now completely stopped. It's almost like once the volcano released all the magma flowed out and then dried and filled up all these cracks that they're getting through to look over your life, you know? Like magma is beautiful. Actually, I have a piece of magma somewhere in my room. It's so cool. I mean, it dries like a fucking rock, right? And people go and excavate it and take it out and form these stones and stuff and these, you know, pendants so you can wear it. And I've had this one piece of lava for years. And I swear it like makes me stronger when I hold it. And when you think about that, it's like where these little potholes and these little things that people were able to pop up and get your energy is now completely like leveled out. They can't get through that if they tried. It would take them years to dig through it. And I don't think there's going to be somebody, spirit is going to taunt them with some nasty energy, and then they'll hopefully end up just taking that. Because if they don't, it's going to take them years to get through to you. And I have a feeling if this person's been siphoning that much energy, they won't have enough energy to dig through the magma and get you again. It's almost like, you know, it's like being cut off of food, okay, and water for however long, you know, like now it's been 7 days. Okay. Like, I don't know if you've ever been, I've gone through starvation before when I was homeless, and it takes a lot more time than just 7 days to kill somebody. I can say that from personal experience. You don't just die because you haven't eaten for 7 days. You don't just die because you haven't drank anything in 7 days. It doesn't work that way. Okay. So if it didn't work for me after 7 days, okay, it's not going to work for this thing after 7 days. So it could take even longer and longer and longer. It just depends how long it takes to drain this entity, right? Or these energies of the energy that you've been filling them up with. Okay. You've been their main fuel source. It just depends how long it takes. Because, I mean, for everybody, it's going to be different for everybody. I wish it was the same for everybody, but it's not. That's the same with Fallen. Oh, okay, so now we're getting back to Fallen. Oh, okay, so it took... That entity could be out of that body for like a minute. Did he say a minute? Something like that. So, I mean, that was just that energy. And now we're at 7 days. So anywhere from a minute to 7 days to a month, I don't know. Again, different for every demon, different for every energy, right? And their shit is going to hit the fan, okay, once you label them the guilty party. That's why I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, you're just going to go everywhere. Oh, man, candles. You forget that they're attached with wax and they just go everywhere. Oh, my God, it's on. Oh, good God, this candle, right? It's like when shit hits the fan, like when you label them as the guilty party, I mean, do it. Call them fucking out. Call them out. See what they say. Because I have a feeling they're shit. Once you air this out, oh my God, they can't just clean it up. They can't just go and take a fucking mop, go take a couple rags and clean it up. No, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Like I said, it's going to take them that's what it is. It's going to take them so long to clean up the mess of this power outage, right? I mean, think about it. Like now my fridge, I have to throw everything out of my fridge. Everything's rotted, you know? So it's like now, I mean, again, what's going to happen to the corpse? It's going to rot as it loses its energy. Oh my God, it makes so much sense. Wow. I didn't really think this was going to be like so euphoric and so affirmation in my own life. because like I don't do this for me. I do this for the collective, you know, but I'm unfortunately a part of the collective most times. So it reflects in my life, but it also reflects in so many other people's lives in so many different ways. Like, I mean, I watched this one reading today, and they were talking about a feminine energy, and that's when I realized one of these guys is a feminine energy. And every time I would pick up his energy to know that that was the one that was attacking me, he appeared as his mother and as his sister. He never showed up as him. And that's how I know he's always in his feminine energy. He's a little girl. He's a little fucking woman. Honestly, that's how he acts. He acts like a little girl. He freaks out all the time. He rages. He throws temper tantrums. He barely works. He complains all the time. He needs to sleep 100 hours a day. He acts like a woman. So when I brought up his energy all the time to see who the fuck was fucking with me, it showed up as a woman. So then I would block his mother. I would block his sister. I thought the brother was fine, but the brother was the one doing it, because men have feminine energy, and if they're little bitches that have been taken care of their whole life, then they're gonna appear like little bitches. Okay, like hair just way too good, and just, you know, feminine, just bitching and moaning and complaining, and, you know, I gotta do this, and, you know, never cleaning up. That's another thing, is like, it's lazy women. They won't clean up, because like a man who's in his manly energy will fucking clean a whole house, right? That's his home. That's his air. Like, it's not just women who clean. Like, men in their men energy would not want a dirty, disgusting house. They would clean that shit up because it's a man. A little bit different than a woman, but doesn't mean they're not fucking cleaning up their shit. But lazy women, you know how dirty, disgusting lazy women are? Oh, they're worse than men. They're worse than lazy men. Like, I mean, I have lived with some of the nastiest fucking chicks that you think, like, yo, you were married with, like, you know, dogs and stuff. I came to your house, and like, now I'm living with you, you're divorced, you're a fucking slob. Like, women are gross. Like, gross. And so is this little fuckhead. So if, like, you're a tarot reader or something, you're trying to bring up energy, and this person's coming up as a feminine energy, it means they're a dude massively coming forward as a woman. And his mother would do that. You know, his mother would try to, you know, like, go attack his bullies and try to take her son's side, even though her son is the one doing everything. Like, their mother is acid. She's arsenic. Like, she's like, it hurts to look at her. She's so nasty. Like, and that's some people's energies. They're so nasty. They come off as, you know, kind of strikingly good looking, and then you're in your, you know, you're in their energy for a little bit, and suddenly you can, you know, start to see it like, oh, you know, like, just, now I'm all creeped out. Like, I think the meth heads next door are cleaner than most people, okay? Honestly. Seriously. What are we at? 52, 53. Jesus. I'm going to have to email my friend Renee. I totally forgot that she even... This whole power outage thing, oh my goodness. Like, I forgot how to, like, live my life. Like, I'm forgetting, like, what I do every day because I can't go shower and I can't... Ugh. And, like, work is weird with, like, no power. And, you know, I'm waking up in the middle of the night thinking I'm going to wake up to a black apartment again, you know, because... I already have PTSD from this. It didn't take long to get PTSD from this. Like, I mean, when you're all alone with just your sister, with no men in your life at all, I didn't have anybody to call. Nobody. I don't have anybody to call. I don't have anybody that I can rely on, except for the man downstairs. He helps quite a bit, but he also is a drug dealer and, you know, massively skeezy. And then I got two lads next door who help me. But I mean, when the power's going out at 3 a.m, like, you know, and you have nobody there, it's just you and your sister. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, so now I'm waking up in the middle of the night, but the power's still on. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm still like, I might not recover from this storm very well. Like, I mean, I know they say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but like this whole getting stronger thing, I'm kind of over with. Cause like, I thought I was pretty strong and now I'm like stronger. Now I feel like I'm fucking Venus this. Like I'm standing there with my sword like this. Like it's just too much. Like it's just too much. Like it's too much. I don't want to be this masculine. Like I'd like to be feminine. So I'm going to try to wax my legs today. I cleaned my hair yesterday. So I'm like trying to, I did my nails in the dark. I'm still trying to be feminine while living a masculine life right now. It's awful. Like, when is the universe just going to let me be a woman? Honestly, I wonder if that's going to be in my cards. Like, hey, Whitney, you get to be a woman soon, all right? Where my dad always just wanted me as a masculine, never wanted me as a feminine, never wanted my sister as a feminine because he said he wanted boys, so he wanted boy energy around him, so he made us boys. And, so gross. All right, this is going to be the last reading that I'm going to do for this live, and then I'll be back live again later after I heat some water over a fire and get warm. I will be back. Yeah, PTSD already. Like I didn't already have enough of that shit, eh? Fuck. Stability in reverse, yeah. I feel that. Taking your stability away from you. But it's rebirth. Ooh, damn. Okay, so we have scrying mirror with shadow, stability, and rebirth. So, I'm going to put my hair up now. I'm going to have to wash my hair again today. Oh my God. I'm so sick of this. No power, no hot water bullshit. Let me fucking tell you. I'm about at my goddamn wit's end with this shit. Okay. Rebirth, stability, shadow, scrying. Okay, so this next message, obviously attached, is saying that somebody has been trying to reach stability, but they can't. They can't seem to get there. And we have Yule as rebirth because I think suddenly you're going to get there. And then it would be scrying mirror in reverse because you don't see it coming. I mean, so if you do scry or if you do pull tarot cards, something like that, this is something that you're not going to be able to see coming. I mean, even if you do pull the cards to see it coming, you know, it might not play out in your mind the way that spirit really is going to show you in real life because maybe they just don't want you to know. All right, give it to me in tarot. Yeah, see, this rebirth got the Fool in limbo. So they've been trying to stop this rebirth from coming in. And then King of Cups, again, in limbo. Hierophant in reverse. So you've got, whoa, son of a bitch. Okay, 3 of Needles accompanies by the 2 of Needles afterwards. So, oh shit. This is really weird. It seems like you had this King of Potions, King of Cups lined up for stability. Okay, somebody maybe you were supposed to marry, somebody with the Hierophant in reverse, it's like you didn't marry them. Okay, they could have like left you at the altar. You could have had plans to get married and then they left. They peace out. Again, switch the roles of the sex. Okay, there is no sex in tarot. It's just feminine, masculine energies. Okay, which we all have. So it's like somebody, this King of Potions, okay, could have all of a sudden got cold feet. Right, because they didn't want to start something. They could have listened to something, right? And you know, like that fucking voice in the back of their head started fucking with them, okay? And then they hurt you. 3 of Swords, damn, that's like leaving somebody at the altar, okay? That's like that hurts. That's a shock. That stuns. That can kill. Okay, love forever. So then we got, but then look at that, accompanied by the 2 of Needles though. So then it's like it goes back in time, okay, from the 3 to the 2. So then Sally repairs something. So then something gets repaired before it gets broken. It's like Interstellar. You go back into time to repair something. So then when you see this person, like, I don't know, maybe you're going to have a dream about them or something like that. Something in the dream fixes whatever is done in the past. Okay, it could be something like that, why the thing didn't start. Because then we have the Page of Potions. It's almost like this King of Potions in reverse then becomes the Page of Potions. Then it's like once you see each other, oh my God, look at the star underneath. You get guided right towards each other. And now it's going to be more of a feeling than what it was before because now it's been fixed. It's been healed. So you're not going to look at this person the same way that you did back in the day because there's no... It's like you cleared the unfinished business. Like you had unfinished business together. And the only way to get back together is to almost like call a truce, because maybe it was both. Right. And then with this, maybe it was both of y'all that hurt yourselves. And then this third party, then the third one went in there too. Right. Somebody listened to somebody. All right. And it hurt the other person because, that's just what's going to happen. Okay. And then the 10 of Wands in reverse, holy shit, becomes the Ace of Wands. Holy fuck. I'm telling you, something is going from the end to the beginning again. Okay. And then look at motherfucking Justice. Like standing like a G. And look, actually, if you kind of see around his feet there, it kind of looks like smog or smoke or something like that. But then look at what the Page of Potions is. Oh, I'm covering it. Is kind of isn't it kind of look like that stuff there? Almost like a little bit kind of like the same color, right? So it's almost like Justice, maybe Justice, hangs out in it would make, I almost feel like Justice would be awesome to have her feet in water because it would allow Collective to know that she's keeping a clean and clear temple while taking in so much information. I almost feel like Justice's feet should be like the Star's feet. Right, where one's on land and one's in water, because it allows you, Justice, to know that they've got their feet planted on the ground, but they're also in water, keeping their temple clear. So when they do decide how the scales are going to go, because Justice has to be blind. She can't see, which means she's going to have to feel everything. She's going to have to absorb everything. That's why you need information. You need information before you just go making drastic decisions about things, because when we go and make drastic decisions, hasty decisions right at the last second, right, when we really didn't think about it, it's like sometimes, we just bombed it. But if you really think about it and then go, okay, 10 seconds of courage, that's all I need. I'm going to get it done. You become like this brand new person. Like trying to start that generator, honestly, I was so scared. I really was. It's so powerful. It's this big machine. You can get shocked. You can fucking die. And then I just did it. I had to have confidence in myself to run this machine that is powering my whole fucking house right now. Okay, you have to have the confidence. You have to, or you're gonna die. Okay, and that's the thing is whatever these people had to deal with in the past, they had to have the confidence to come back together to repair whatever it was, because this third party took it away from both of you. It's not like one person was fine while the other person wasn't. It fucked both of you. Okay. So that's why it goes from the 10 of Wands to the Ace of Wands, because suddenly it goes from something dead, blown out, no power. Look at it. None of the candles are lit. Everything's done, right? That's no power, okay, to going to power. Because all you need, oh my God, look what's right beside me. Doesn't that kind of look like that? That's actually kind of hilarious. I just went and got these candles yesterday. They're 15-hour burning candles, and they're getting wax everywhere. Oh my God, my other ones that I got didn't like, it burned the wax. This one's not burning the wax. It's just like melting the wax. Oh my God, it's fucking everywhere. This is going to be a massive cleanup. It literally looks like that candle. Even thickness in my hand. These are thick fucking candles. Like, woof. All right. So it goes from something dead, gone, buried, no flame to whoosh. It's like somebody ignites like a flame on a fucking lighter. Like, oh, here, I got that. I got you. Don't worry. I'll light you up. And honestly, it's so nice because I live in like this little ghetto Melrose place. It's just this huge giant mansion of a house that I live in that's all split up. And then there's another house beside us, but we're owned by the same guy. And it's just like, this guy does not take care of his houses. Like, honestly, they're like crack houses. It's so fucking bad. But the people that live in them are so great, okay? They're so great that they let us all power into their house. So there's like all these extension cords from my house going into their house, and they just keep flipping breakers for us, because we're all fucked in this house. But it was only because our power line on our front line went down. Their power line is fine. So they're like, we're sharing power, and it's fine. Like, it's just like, it's such a great thing. And like, that's how sometimes maybe you need to do it. You know, it's like suddenly people that were so obviously against this, okay, suddenly become so involved with it. Right? Because that's community, that's love, that's people trying to go out of their way just a little bit to make sure that we're okay. And then this lady, oh my God, I go to this place and see these ladies every morning. They're the best. And they made me the wrong size subs yesterday. I only can eat a small sub. I can't eat a large. And my sister only eats small subs too. So I got individual subs, but they made large ones. And the lady was like, shh. She made you large. I'm like, oh my God, it's such a waste because like I can't eat it. You can't leave a sub. Ew. Like I wouldn't eat a sub hours later. Like, oh no, I'm not like that. So I went and I gave the lady over there the sub and my neighbor the other half of the sub. And then I leave. I had to go pick up my sister. I come back. They're both standing together in the driveway together. And I'm like, hey, you guys made a full sub. This is how we pay each other back. Honestly, smokes, weed, food, fucking money, gas, anything. We're all like barding. It's like we're all like our little fucking, like, we're like our own little town. Honestly, like if we need any, we're just like switching things and changing things and like, oh my God, bartering things and exchanging. It's so funny. And it's like, that's what's going to happen. Like whatever it was that was with this person. Okay. It really sucks because there's no power. You had no power, okay? And now it gets turned on, which means all of these lights are going to go on, okay? All of this, like the main breaker right there, all the lights are going to go on. And that's why when you guys come back together, there's going to be a lot of feelings involved, okay? A lot of fucking, did you write smelly bums? Soggy buns. I saw soggy bums. And yes, we have soggy bums here and soggy buns. I know I can't do soggy buns. Oh, actually, but you know what I do with subs sometimes? Okay, so I've done this. If I put it in the fridge because I can't eat it, but I go back like 20 minutes later, I'll take the bun off and then flip the meat and put all the veggies on the inside and eat a meat sandwich. It's so fucking good. I am surprised at how many times I say to myself, like, I don't really think I need that bun. Like, just give me the meat and mayonnaise. And that's soggy bums and soggy buns. All right, what time are we at? Oh, 1:08. Okay, I got time to do one more reading. I wanted to call it by 1 hour 30 because For some reason I'm giving myself a fucking time limit when actually I have like well over an hour. So, but if it takes too much of my energy, I won't be able to come back this afternoon. But I never pre-plan for that shit because something could always happen and I'm not going to be here this afternoon. So I'm going to take the energy while I got the energy and do one more reading. Okay, I mean, now that reading is over, but like, look at the bottom of the deck here. This is kind of cute because, like, look, right underneath was the devil, but in reverse, okay, with this page of candles. It's like, no matter what, the devil can't block this coming in. Like, there's the candle again, right? It's like the devil, but the devil's in reverse. So they can't stop you from getting candles. And actually, I went out to go buy candles yesterday. Ironic story here. And, of course, the place has been cleaned out because everybody has needed candles. We're in a state of emergency, obviously, right? So, but I bend down, okay, and I'm smelling, everything is fucking scented, and I can't do scented candles. I can't do anything scented like that. It just, I don't like it. So I was like digging through everything, like fucking all these Watson fucking scented candle bullshit. And then I see in the very back, tucked underneath, a whole pack of tea lights had fallen. That they obviously overpacked the shelves or people going in like motherfuckers grabbing everything. So I stuck my hand in there, grabbed it, and it was a 50 pack of just white tea lights. I'm like, oh, thank the heavens above, because I did get a scented candle by accident. I tried to light it and I fucking threw it out my window. It stunk my fucking room up so quick, like some passion fruit or something. Ugh. I can't do scents like that. I can't do Scentsies or fucking perfume or ugh. I like natural scents. I like lavender. This is lavender water. With a touch of frankincense. Oh my God, that's the perfume I want. Eucalyptus spray. Oh, I could bathe in eucalyptus for days. It smells so good with a little rosemary. Woo! Honestly, once you go essential oils, you cannot smell anything fake anymore. Like, all I can handle is lemon. Apple cinnamon. I usually like the smell of apple cinnamon and pine. Fake pine I can usually do. And like fucking that's it. Like none of these scent bullshit. Ugh, makes me sick. My nose is just too sensitive. And I lived with this aunt that was just obsessed with those Scentsy things. Just burning that wax everywhere to smell or stink her fucking house up. And I used to get migraines on a daily. It was so nasty. And she'd be like, but the house smells so pretty. Like, why? Like, what's wrong with the house just smelling normal? Why do you have to burn something? Like, do you smell that bad? Maybe she stinks, Okay, this, I haven't even shuffled, and these already came out. 8 of Wands with the 6 of Pentacles. I'm going to take it because it means to me that something is in, like being fired, okay, in the air. And 6 of Pentacles would be, like, that's, like, kind of a version of justice, almost. When you see her, she's got she got the scale there and the pentacles, and she kind of decides what those 2 kids get, right? And they're supposed to get the same. That's the thing, is everybody is supposed to get the same. No one's supposed to get less than another, okay? And that's how rich people feel, right? They get more than what other people get because they're rich. It's very sad. Okay, then there's 7 of Swords in reverse. That's the theft card. So it's almost like, I don't know if they're saying that now they can't. Nobody can steal these pentacles coming in for you. Maybe that's what it is. Those 2 cards fell right at that exact time. Because you've been healing. 4 of Swords, Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so you've been healing lies. Okay? Lies that have been told about you, misinformation, okay? They could have deemed you the thief, okay, with the 7 of Swords in reverse. They could have said that you were the one that took everything, right? You're the one that says the nasty things. You're the one that walks away. You're the one that does everything. But karma's been watching you this whole time. Someone's been watching you this whole time, and you're not stealing anything. You've been healing, and and healing in an energy that's been very dangerous. I mean, if you look at him, those three swords above him could fall at any time. I mean, and then look at his hand on the ground. He's got his sword, and he's got his hand on his sword on the ground. He's thinking at any point in time, anything could happen. Those swords could fall. Somebody could come and get him. I mean, if you know healing, it can be very dangerous when you're healing. What if somebody breaks in, right? You just broke your back, right? How are you going to defend people if you're all fucking bruised up and casted up and shit? So it's almost like maybe these people hurt you while you were healing. And that's what they're lying about. They're saying that you're fine. You were never healing. There was nothing that you needed to do to heal if you were perfectly fine to begin with. And that caused this series of events to happen for somebody to take money away from you, to take equality away from you and decide what you get. Maybe you're supposed to have, someone got an at-home business. Maybe you were supposed to have an at-home business a long time ago and nobody was supposed to be telling you when to get money, how to get money, right? And they just been controlling it. And really, you weren't supposed to have anybody in control of your money. And look at that. Fuck them. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. That would be the business, right? The 10 of Pentacles would be the business. Family business, family generation, right? Moving it on, like money through generations, something like that. You were supposed to get a stepping stone, milestone happen for you, right? But instead, I feel like the 6 of Pentacles kind of decided what you were going to get and what you weren't going to get because they deemed you the thief. So they said you weren't to be trusted, right? You're going to steal, you're going to take, say they did owe you money. Okay, say this was a family heirloom. Okay, bunch of money gets put into an account and 3 people all get debit cards to it. Okay, grandpa didn't know what to do with his money, so he just put it all in one and said, all right, grandkids can deal with it or the kids can deal with it. I'm going to give you each a fucking bank card and you just use it whenever you want to use it. But you didn't get the bank card because they said that you were going to use it and take their money, even though it was all of your money. They said you were going to abuse it. Okay. So then we go to the Knight of Wands where all of a sudden you start banging on doors. Okay. You start going and banging on doors looking for answers. Okay. Because you're not just going to stop at you're the thief. If you didn't take anything, then you're not the fucking thief. Who the fuck's calling you the thief? Okay. Then we get this bitch. Page of Wands in reverse. This is the person. See how shameful they look? They look shameful. They look guilty. They look like they've done something wrong. Okay. This is the person you've been trying to find. And you banged on enough doors and then you found them. Or spirit found them. Okay. Okay, I can't help it, but the deck just split and look at that. Oh my good God. Okay, this is even better. Okay, so there's the Lovers, but it almost kind of looks like a judgment. Okay, that angel over top of them. These are the people that did this to you. Okay, these are the people that decided that you weren't to get the debit card attached to the money. And look what's underneath it. Judgment. Those same 2 people, okay, that airlifted themselves out of every problem and away from you are now being called out on judgment. And look what's underneath. Da da da, Green Giant. Death, Mort, and look at who now stands alone. Stand alone. Okay, someone's gonna die from this relationship. And then look at what came out. This person is gonna get so fucking hurt. You know how they say kill 2 birds, get stoned? This is like kill 3 birds, get stoned. And 3 people, 3 problems, 3 things that got to go away. I mean, look at the irony of that. Okay, so if it was 4 of you, and this is all hypothetical, okay? Fill it in how you need to fill it in. 4 of you were supposed to get this debit card, but only 3 of them got it. You got excluded from it. They all got the money, you didn't. Now they all die, and you inherit everything. I just heard that line in Jurassic Park where they're driving in the car and they're doing, man creates this, man creates that. And then she's like, man dies, woman inherits the earth. And they both look at her like, woman inherits the earth? Yeah. Okay, in this case, okay, it's a man left standing alone, but you get the case, okay? There's the hangman in reverse. Oh my God, there's you, okay? That's been put on this fucking cross this whole time as being told that you're the thief, you're the thief, you're the thief, is suddenly in the sun energy. Damn, I wish I was your lover. All right, there's the full brand new journey for you, because now all of a sudden you're going to have money, or you're going to have freedom or stability or something. Off you go with your little dog right beside you, right to the Hierophant. So then you just start learning. You might go to school, okay? You might get a certificate. You might, I don't know, anything. You might become a teacher. Who the fuck knows, okay? To then the Hermit. Incredible energy, because then it's like, then you start to absorb some stuff, you know, you're like, okay, I just learned a lot. Now I need to guide my own light. I need to go forward with this and leave all that behind, because you can't change the past. You can't change what they did and what they said, but you can change your future. Okay. And then there's the Six of Swords. Okay. Moving away. You might move quick. You might pack up your shit and go. Okay. With the Queen of Wands. And you know exactly where you're going. You know exactly where you're going. And then there's the Three of Pentacles, right to a team. So suddenly people that are going to help you. And it's not like they're just going to help you. They're just going to give you things. You become a part of a crew where everybody does one thing. You're all a part of something. And everyone's pulling their weight. No one's doing less work than another person, which is what you're used to, doing all the work all by yourself, while these people have been living la vida loca on your fucking money. Okay? Hypothetically, again, speaking, I don't know. And then look at this. I mean, I have a feeling it's got something to do with money. If now it's the Four of Pentacles, sorry, putting that money away. Right? Like now it's like, you know, the irony of so many things is like, now that you get this money, it's not like you're going to go and spend it. I almost feel like you lock it up more than they did. You know, they're the ones that are going out and spending it. You're the one that's not. Okay. So it's like, you get the key to the fucking never ending bank account. You don't even use it. Right? Because why would you? It's you never did anything to begin with. So why would you all of a sudden just start spending money like some, you know, frivolous asshole when you never did it to begin with? Right? So don't play the role out now. Right? I mean, you might buy yourself a couple of things just to say, fucking, yeah, look at that. Six of Wands, just to say like, yeah. Riding in on my goddamn golden horse, and you ain't gonna fucking say anything about it again. You might buy yourself a gold ring, okay? Right? Bling, bling, y'all. Every time I come around your city, bling, bling. All right? You might floss a little bit, and you know what? You fucking deserve it. Floss it, bitch. All right? Nine of Swords. Oh, damn. They're not gonna like this. They are not going to like this. They have worried about this for a very long time. They've thought about this. They've lost sleepless nights over this. And you have too. That's the thing. They've attacked you at night. Oh my gosh. Probably like, I don't know, 12 years ago or something like that. I had to move back into my dad's house. Or maybe 9 years ago, 10 years ago, I had to move back in with him. And it didn't last long. Obviously, his wife threw me out within like a week. She had a panic attack and said, I couldn't live there anymore. And she started crying everywhere. Because I wouldn't go to school after I'd only lived there for a week. Okay. Fucking crazy bitch. Anyways, the first night I slept there, this is what I felt. Like I was sleeping. Okay. And I remember waking up in the morning. And because I wake up frequently through the night too, just to usually go to the washroom and get out of death spells and shit. And I remember being like, damn, like looking up, right? Because their room was behind my back, right? The way the house lined up. And I was like, I'd always be looking like this, you know, like what the fuck is behind me? And then that's when I realized that they would sit in their room and they attack me. They talk shit. Any truth that I would say, they would just sit in their room, you know, talking like two little girls talking about their kids, but not actually talking to their kids, talking about their kids, acting like, you know, they're dissecting every problem and that I can't tell the truth if my life depended on it, that there's some hidden agenda everywhere. And Whitney's not telling the truth. There's a hidden agenda. Whitney's not telling the truth. There's a hidden agenda. And even when I was 30 years old living with them, I told them the truth about so many things. They went into their room and said I had a hidden agenda about everything. I wasn't telling the truth. I was lying about this. I was lying about that. So I would feel sorry for me. Why would I need my own father to feel sorry for me? I should have been able to move back in there whenever I needed to. There shouldn't have been any fucking reason. They're your parents. They should always be able to open up a door for you. There's never a reason. She has like multiple spare bedrooms in her house that are just decorated with nobody in them. And I'm like, that's so like, because somebody might sleep there one night, your daughter can't live there. Like, it's so obnoxious. And I almost hope that if I ever buy a house, that I'm never going to have just a random bed in a room and you can't use the room. I won't have it. Every room is to be used in a house. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. If you have a spare bedroom, and then a spare person can live there. You know, honestly, like, people are so fucking rude with their houses. And so this is my property and this is my house. This is my rules. All the control, you know, just in case something might happen. You might break something. You might be too loud one night and they want to go to bed on schedule. And it's like, no, you realize that like some people, they've lived a current life for so long that they will not allow a single disruption. You cannot disrupt their life. You cannot call them. You cannot expect them to do anything. They want to sit there, not move, drink their juice like they're a fucking baby and just stop. And it's like, the world is not that easy, okay? And you do get to stop every night you get to go to sleep, okay? You do get to stop every time you take a shit. But if there are people out there that you created that need you, then no, maybe sometimes you don't get to fucking sit down. That's the fucking joys of being a parent, okay? Doesn't matter how old your fucking kid is, they are yours until the day that they die. And if you want it to be something else, then get the kid adopted, change their fucking name, and get them out of your life so then they don't belong to you anymore. But spiritually, they will always be yours. Okay? And I'm holding the Page of Swords in my hand. I feel like I needed to hold the Page of Swords in my hand because maybe that was the Page of Swords message. All right, that like there is some things going on, some people talking shit, people changing what you're saying and literally attacking you at night because everything you tell them, they say is a hidden agenda. They say that you're actually really saying something else when like, I know how to ask for help. I know what I want. I know when I'm hungry. I know when I can't pay my bills. They say it's a hidden agenda. So we don't speak because that's what you want to say. That's cool. Then go mind fuck with everybody else because I'm a straight up chick. I know what I need. I know what I want. I know what I deserve. I don't fuck around. I don't lie. Okay. So it's kind of like that. Whatever this is, it's going to be very ironic that they labeled you a certain way when that's how they were. But we call it irony for a reason. Because isn't it ironic? Don't you think? All right, what are we at now? 127.23. That is what I like. There's that 3 of Pentacles again. I tell you, I don't know who's coming in to help you, but somebody is. Or you're just going to get involved with the proper team, not somebody that wants to hold something against you all the time. Like it's a fucking rat race and you've got some piece of little fucking meat dangling in front of you, but they won't give it to you because they say you don't deserve it or you're too fat or you've eaten enough. Like pretty sure they're not walking in your shoes. And if they ain't walking in your shoes, they don't deserve to tell you what you deserve, right? They don't get the fucking final say on anything to do with you. So some people are just smoking crack and not really knowing it, but they're smoking crack off other people. You know, they're getting, you know, beefed up from what other people do and what other people are going through. So like, I mean, they're going to have their own narrative on whatever it is the fuck they do. Spirit just wants somebody to know this message. So I'm going to call it. I'm not really talking that much considering I'm sitting in the dark. So this is like really like kind of like giving me a headache now and it speaks so much. So I'm going to shut it down and hopefully I am back this afternoon. There shouldn't be any reason why I'm not here, but these messages are going to continue for as long as I've got Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi tower ain't going down. So fuck whoever wants to stop these messages. Anyways, peace out. Hope it resonates. Always remember, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It's a collective read. It's a general read. It's not a personal message. It doesn't necessarily have anything to do with your fucking life. I'm not selling anything, and it should be 18 plus watching this shit. All right? Peace out, everybody. Have a good one.